Namaste and welcome to today's flow. Thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna really wind down here, slowing down your nervous system. So please start in a comfortable seated position. And we'll just take a few breaths here to reconnect with your center. Now imagining like there's a little baby paintbrush at the tip of your nose. Just start drawing very, very small circles in one direction. And then these circles are going to gradually start to get bigger and bigger until you're coming into full neck rolls in one direction. And please change direction if you haven't already. Really breathing into your neck here, letting go of any tension. And slowly starting to come back to those little baby circles again. And eventually finding stillness. We'll take an inhale. Your chest is going to lift, throat's going to open. And then exhale, arch your spine back into space. So we're coming into some seated cat-cows. Option for some free movement if you want to do some full rotations with your torso. Just really connecting with your spine here. And slowing this down wherever you are, we'll all meet with an inhale. Arms are going to scoop up towards the sky. And then exhale, left hand's going to grab your right wrist, coming into a side bend. Option to spiral your heart up towards the sky. Inhale back to center. And exhale, right hand's going to grab left wrist. And slowly pressing yourself back to center. Deep breath in, arms reach high to the sky. And then exhale, walk yourself forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, melt into the earth. Slowly starting to walk yourself up out of this. And then changing the cross of your legs. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, arms sweep up high to the sky. And then exhale, walk yourself out in front of you. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, melt into the earth. So really surrendering into gravity here. Feeling your day that you just had simply melt into the earth, releasing anything that no longer serves you. Slowly walk yourself up out of this, and then gently make your way onto your back. Knees hug in towards your chest, and come into this slight double chin. So you really want to have your full neck connecting with the earth instead of really exposing your throat. So give yourself a big hug. Arms are going to wrap around your shins, and then slight rock right to left, massaging out your low spine. Interlace your hands around your right shin, and then left leg's gonna find the earth. And just open your hip up ever so slightly over towards the right side, still hugging it in towards your body. And we're going to bring your right foot into this figure 4 shape. It's going to rest on your bent left leg. Interlace your hands around the back of your left leg. Option to extend your left foot up towards the sky. You could come into some ankle rolls. And slowly coming out of this, we'll reset in Supta Baddha Konasana, bound ankle pose. So soles of the feet are going to come to touch, and one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Reconnecting with your breath, breathing deep into the earth. We'll set up for the other side. So right leg extends out long this time. Interlace your hands around your left shin. Hug your left leg very gently and lovingly in towards your chest. And we'll go ahead and open up your hip towards the left, again squeezing it in towards your side body. And we'll set up for this supine figure 4 stretch. So left leg's gonna come into a figure 4, interlace your hands behind your right leg this time. Option for right leg to come up to the sky, and go ahead and take some ankle rolls, getting rid of any cracks or pops. And gently release this back into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come to touch, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. I invite you to just observe your mind and notice where it's taking you. And notice if it's taking you to a place that serves you. How can you release any repetitive thoughts? How can you return to your center in this moment? Help your knees up, kind of like you're closing a book, and then knock your knees over towards the right side. Gaze looks in the opposite direction. Shoulders are rooted into the earth, coming into a supine twist. Now knocking your knees over towards the other side, gaze looks in opposite direction. Again, shoulders are still rooted into the earth, really wringing out your spine here, releasing any stagnant energy or toxins. And slowly unwind back to center. So we'll take a few cycles of breath here to move through anything else that you need to. So some options are happy baby, you could come into a bridge or a shoulder stand or a plow. If you're ready to set up for Savasana, please do so now, but we'll just take a few cycles of breath here using your own intuition. If you haven't done so already, please start to set up for your version of Savasana. Maybe you want to take legs up the wall, maybe you want to have a pillow underneath your knees, and we'll start to take some gentle breaths here. So imagining like your breath is this one continuous cycle, so each deep inhale is fading into each exhale. As you continue to rest and let go and unwind, I will leave you here. Please stay as long as you would like to. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you were able to decompress even a little bit. It's so important for you to take care of yourself, and thank you so much for doing so with this video. I love you, and namaste.